Hey, welcome back into QVC2. My name is Carr. What is that gift that everybody's wishing for this holiday season? You know, the big one? It's the Apple iPad. Hey, we have that in our show. It's back at the lowest price ever. I cannot wait to tell you all about it because there's a lot happening. But as you're shopping today, keep in mind, when you're watching QVC and QVC2, you can shop for my top. So we've got rockin' holiday deals. We've got 5 easy payments on virtually everything. But I also want to show you my top. It's from Jenny Garth. Yes, the Jenny Garth of 90210 and her collection Me. Okay, so it's called the Wilder Knit Top. It's a faux wrap, so it's all stitched down, but you do have that little bow. And look, it's like a soft, cozy sweater underneath, right? It feels, because you get that sheen of the metallics, or like the metallic thread, but then you have that really soft, it feels so, so cozy. And it's under $50, plus it's a rockin' holiday deal, under $50. Like a rockin' deal, not a rockin' deal. That was different. I thought that it was, or like rocking. Okay, but now we're gonna head into a big deal, which is a get it before it's gone opportunity. Think about when you have an iPad or an Apple product, the world is at your fingertips. Do you want to learn a new hobby? Do you want to read a book? Do you want to plan that big trip for someone's anniversary or retirement? Do you want to connect on video calls with your grandkids? You're doing it all with the Apple iPad. Well, this is their Apple iPad Gen 10. So latest and greatest, it's a great iPad, and you have the choice of 2 different sizes. So really the world can be at your fingertips with everything we know and love from Apple. Not only the streamlined operating system, the elevated cameras, a dual and forward-facing cameras, just that fluidity of moving app to app, right? You could do it all with Apple. So we've got a big deal. It's back at the lowest price that we've ever had. Your choice is just between the 64 gigabytes and the 256 gigabytes. And throughout this show, we'll help you choose which one's for you. But first, you get it in that authentic, that authorized, that official Apple box, just like as if you were to walk in the store, except we have it at such a better deal. This is your pink choice. We also have the blue, we have silver, and we have yellow. Now, honestly, have fun with the color, because once you put a case on it, you don't really see the color just a ton, maybe just a little accent of it, but it's kind of fun just when you have that box and you have that unboxing moment. You're also going to get your Type-C charger and your brick, just like you would walk into an Apple store. But unlike walking into the Apple store, if you also wanted to get your sleeve and your Bluetooth keyboard and your headphones, you could be spending about $911 if you're picking up on the 64 gigabytes and over $1,000 on the 256 gigabytes. So this is where you choose your accessory color. You've picked what size you need, your color iPad. Now, do you want it in that brand new illustrated floral? It almost looks like a stained glass, or like those adult coloring books, you know, where it's like the coloring, you know what I mean. Okay, we also have it in black. That comes with the green sleeve and your green Bluetooth headphones. You're gonna order black. Down below, we have the white. Your Bluetooth keyboard is done in white. Your sleeve and your headphones are done in the blue. So I love that we've done this beautiful color palette for you. And then in the rose gold, you get that deep burgundy sleeve. This is your folio case. That's also your Bluetooth keyboard, but you recognize this brand. It's in case. This is also what is carried in the Apple Store. But a couple things that are different. Here you get 5 easy payments, and you're also getting free shipping and handling. We also give you a voucher. Do you realize? So the case, the sleeve, and that Bluetooth keyboard that's with it, that alone is over $100 value. You're also going to get a great bundle like the Mac U. You get 3 years of that. Additional software and services that come with your iPad is an over $400 value. We ship this to you for free. You lock in on easy payments on any major credit card. You break up those payments, because I know there can be a lot of gift giving this time of year, and maybe you also want to get an iPad for yourself. So Sarah Cotellesse is going to hang with us. She helps us not only navigate the world of tech, but I always love, because Sarah, you've got your finger on the pulse on the tech that like we use every day. It's not like the latest AI robot that nobody really has in their home. Yeah. These are the kind of things that we rely on. Let's talk a little bit about the Gen 10, because this was one of the first iPads that Apple launched that they were saying could replace, for a lot of us, a laptop.
Oh, for sure. And again, this is the latest when it comes to that iPad in that classic series. So iPad launched back in 2010 and really changed the way we use, our tablets, our computers in the world of computing. So again, your choices are 64 gigabyte or 256, and we'll go through those in a second, but it really is, you know, taking pictures and downloading versus streaming. So we'll go there. I love this one, that A14 Bionic chip. Just think about it as fast and powerful, exactly what Bionic means, right? But it's great for multitasking. Truly where iPad really shines is that you can have a lot of apps and programs open and there's no lag to the computer, which is awesome. True Tone technology is amazing because again, you can use this outside, you can use it inside. The world of iPad, I mean, we should also put like portability in there as well because that's truly the easiest way, you know, to stay connected and do everything that you want to do on an iPad. It just makes it really, really easy. But again, the Gen 10, another thing they did with this one, I might have missed that as we were going through that video, is they actually landscaped, as I'm looking through a little slideshow here of my kids.
Oh, fun.
But what they've done as far as like their FaceTime camera, I love this because this is the first model that actually placed the camera right here.
Because they used to be here.
Right, right. So then you had to have that portrait mode, but you can see here, I'm not sure if we can catch this, but as I'm looking at this, now it's following me around. So I am always going to be in focus.
Oh,
so again, if I'm in the kitchen and I'm, you know, cooking, I can be FaceTiming my, you know, daughter 10 hours away from me. You know, I could be talking with the kids in school. I could take that Zoom meeting and that Teams meeting and never be out of focus. So again, you're getting that 12 megapixel camera as well. But really, I think when you think about iPad and what this at this time of year means, this is the big gift, right? I think as parents, we struggle, and my kids are 19 to 25. And still at this point, I struggle with the big gift. Like, what is gonna be that big wow gift? Now, if you have earlier versions of iPad as well, this truly is worth upgrading to. Again, this is the latest model that we have. You have the largest screen, 10.9 inches, the Retina display, the camera placement. So really, this is the brightest, the loudest, the fastest, easiest, intuitive piece of technology that you can get in your home. And even if you've had previous versions, this is worth an upgrade if you needed it.
I agree with you, Sarah. Yeah. Previous versions, it's a great upgrade at that Gen 10. But even in the whole world of different iPads, you know, yeah, there's like the pros, okay? Half of those features I don't think I'm going to use, and they cost a lot more. This is still giving you everything we love about an iPad. Dual screens, the upgraded cameras, the seamless operating system, right? And you don't have to pay the exorbitant price for many of the features you're probably not going to use. Right? This is that sweet spot for most of us as a iPad user. It's the Gen 10, and you have your choice between a 64 gigabytes and then the 256 gigabytes. And listen, we'll explain. It's not just a price difference. It is a price difference, but there's a little more than that. It's about how you're going to use it. So if you're picking up on that 64 gigabyte, that's $489.98, or it ends up being $98 on an easy payment. Everybody gets their shipped for free. Authorized, I mean, glorious, authentic Apple, brand new, out of the box. Or you can choose then the 256 gigabyte, which is $639.98, or it's about $128. So you kind of touched on it's the difference between streaming and downloading. Obviously, if you're downloading, you probably want the larger, but how do you make a choice?
Yeah, so think about this. Like, in the world of tech, I mean, I love everything Apple, I love everything tech. I am a 64 gigabyte user. Why? I stream everything. I take a lot of pictures, but you know, it's still, I'm within that 24,000 range right there. I don't download a lot. But if you're thinking like, Apple is a fixed memory device, meaning if you're picking this up now, you can't upgrade the memory later. So 256, my children are 256. And why? Because they download everything. They can have series of movies, their books, their videos, they're editing a lot, content creation, like anything that they're using, it's loaded onto the iPad.
I like that one.
256 is absolutely perfect.
That's what I typically use, and it actually came in handy when we took a flight to London, and the seat my daughter was in, the auxiliary jack to watch all the movies was broken. And so if we didn't have our iPad and downloaded content, we would have been on a 6-hour flight with nothing for my 10-year-old to do because we were relying on the in-flight entertainment, but it didn't work for her in her seat.
But this is also all-day battery life too. So again, if you have an iPad maybe from years ago that maybe you're only getting, you know, half a day, definitely think about upgrading again, all-day battery life. So I was like,
I
why?
want my degree in frying.
Wait, but I was like, why isn't my page turner working? Because I already got to the end of it. But look at this.
Cool.
So this is one of David Venable's cookbooks, but I pull this up because I want you to think, like, how can you use this maybe in the world of cooking, right? This is just yet another way to do it. But if you love to read at the end of the night, just look at the experience. I keep opening that one too. The experience is like a true page turn. So when you're like
St. Louis fried ravioli, a lot of us are looking to reduce some of the paper clutter in our home. And how many times I've done it, I've clipped a recipe out of a magazine, I've printed it off, and I never look at it again. And really, when I'm looking to make something, I go to my iPad and I have it set up in my kitchen, just like you do on the stand. You don't have to buy an extra stand. Let me show you again everything that you're getting, and Sarah and I will walk through some more things that you can do with your iPad. So remember, if you are someone that does a lot of streaming, go for that 64 gigabyte. But if you're someone that likes to download your books, your music, your photos, your movies like I do, get that larger 256 gigabyte. You're choosing the pink, you're choosing the blue. We have silver and yellow. It comes in, you're brand new, you're the first to open it, Apple iPad box, just like you would if you walked into the store. The grandkids, the niece, the nephew, whoever's getting it, your son, your daughter, they're never gonna know you didn't walk into the Apple store, right? You're also getting the Type-C charger, the brick, and your charging cord. Your accessory bundle includes, and this is so cool because this folio sleeve is a Bluetooth keyboard. It also protects your iPad. Then this can go inside of the additional 14-inch sleeve, which is awesome because maybe if you have some notes or papers that you're organizing, you pop them right into and you have it on the go. Everything's in one spot. These are Bluetooth over-the-ear headphones. They're super sharp. You know that brand. You've seen it in the Apple Store. You often would walk into the Apple Store and spend nearly $100 just for these two accessories. So for this big deal, back at the lowest price that we were offered, we were super, super, super intentional about giving you an accessory bundle that you'll use. So you now choose the floral, the rose gold, the white, or the black. You choose your case, your accessory bundle, and you're gonna choose then your accessories, right? So color of your iPad, accessory bundle, and then your size. But look, okay, so this is the keyboard, which if actually look how Sarah's is set up, it almost is like a smaller version of a laptop. But how many times, oh, Sarah, I could tell you stories. Actually, I don't want to embarrass people, but my mom and my husband, two specific times they booked flights on their phones, buying an expensive non-refundable ticket, and they bought it for the wrong date because they couldn't see it.
They couldn't see it.
You know, it's like, I'll never book something on my phone again, but we love the convenience. That's why I go to my iPad for all those things.
Oh, yeah, it's
booking a ticket, making a dinner reservation. You got to make sure it's the right location. And sometimes on your phone, it's easy to make a mistake.
Right, and the difference is here, like a lot of times if you are an Apple user, you'll hear the term an Apple ecosystem. And the reason is all the devices, Apple, talk to each other so seamlessly. So again, I have been an iPhone user for years and years and years. Everything that you have on your phone is the same exact kind of setup and user experience that you have on your iPad. This is 6.7 inches and this is 10.9. So, you know, it's a big difference.
It's a lot easier to
see. But in the world of Apple, if you think about expanding that as well, if you're going into the MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, and that computer, there are no touch screens. Touchscreen is amazing because again, you just simply, you know, scroll through. It's really, really easy. You can be as fast as you want. You can swipe up, back, down, you name it. So that's awesome. But what if you wanted to turn that email that is turning out to be a little longer than you thought? Or if you're writing for school, this Bluetooth keyboard kind of makes that hybrid computer. So you're getting truly the best of both worlds. You have this perfect viewing angle with that folio stand. And again, it folds up completely flat. But on the other side too, Allie, like this is your hard case. This is really, you know, you want that protected. This simply just pops out and we get that little stand here.
Oh, nice.
But then also this Bluetooth keyboard, it's magnetic. So you can pop it out if you're not interested in using it. So you don't have yours in right now. So you were able just to kind of fold that whole case back. So the keyboard is, what I love is that once you place this on that magnetic back, it's kind of going to stick there for you. So again, that's perfect.
So this could be on my coffee table, and then I could be laying back in my chair or whatever and streaming. Or how many times do you dual screen? I do it all the time. I throw QVC on the TV, but then maybe I'm taking care of emails and updating the calendar and paying bills. Like all the things I don't really enjoy doing, but I do it in a way that makes it fun, like on my iPad with QVC or a Christmas movie on in the background, right? And then it's like, okay, yeah, I don't mind doing this. This is our brand new Apple iPad. It's a big deal. This is our holiday gift item. It's back at the lowest price that we've offered. Now here's the other thing to keep in mind. We have extended holiday returns until the end of January. Oh, I'm horrible at spelling. We have extended holiday returns. What do you think? There we go. We have extended holiday returns until the end of January. So you know what? If you have an opportunity to go out and shop and you find a better deal that's going to get you all your accessories, the Gen 10, a Bluetooth portfolio case with the keyboard, with Bluetooth headphones, with your sleeve, with the accessory bundle, no problem, you can send it back. But this is our holiday deal. You can't wait to shop around, come back, and expect to get the big deal price all season. It's only here for a limited time. Pink, blue, yellow, and silver are your 4 iPad color choices. And then you get to customize your bundle. And when I got my first iPad, this was what really started adding up. Because, well, now you need a case. Now you want a keyboard. Now you want the headphones. Now you want to have an accessory bundle. And that can really add up. You're at $98 or $128. Walk us through the iPad Gen 10 features.
So again, this is the latest and greatest when it comes to that iPad Classic series. 10.9-inch screen, which is the largest that we've offered in our iPad Classics, 64 gigs or 256. And it really does come down to, you know, would you like to, you know, stream a lot of content? Are you using it to check email and text? 64 is going to be fine. But if you know that you kind of want to grow into this as well and, you know, download more series and books and movies, and if, you know, if you're the one that's in charge of creating movies on your iPad, I would definitely go more for the 256 because you can't upgrade it later. But again, Wi-Fi 6, I love this as well because it really is that fast pass to your router in your, wherever you are. So right now, Allie, if you were to say, how many Bluetooth devices do you have in your house right now?
Ooh.
Yeah.
More than 12?
Yeah, we're probably...
That might be conservative.
Yeah, when all 6 of my family members are home, I guarantee we're upwards of like 50-some Bluetooth
Oh, I thought you meant just me.
Oh, right.
I was like, yeah, over 12 just for me, but between everybody in the family.
So think about this. This is Wi-Fi 6, the latest one that's out there. So what's great is all of a sudden now your iPad with Wi-Fi 6 is going to bypass all the other. And so you never have to worry about fighting for that signal in your home.
That's awesome.
So this is something, this is called Freeform, and Freeform is a drawing board, a mood board, but really, like if you have kids too, I think this is just really, really fun. All you have to do is up here, there's a little pencil, so you're gonna tap that pencil. I love the calligraphy pen that's right here. Allie, I'll change a color. What color's your shirt? Let's see. I'll come down here to like purple.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and then all I have to do is, what's today's date? It's Thursday, right? So
no, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
well, but that's really pretty, Sarah. Yeah, it's Friday the 22nd, right?
But look, all of a sudden now I'm just using my finger. But again,
pretty.
You made that mistake.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's
like,
it.
oh, yeah.
But again, all the kids, you know, they can draw and they can scribble and they can, you know, send little notes to each other and whatever it is that they're doing. But then you can do this. If you swipe up from any corner, you now have a screenshot. Now, if this is something that was worth sending, if Violet or Henry made a beautiful picture and you want to send it to your mom, all you have to do is send it. And then I'll just put my name right here at the top.
Yep.
See, I'm using my keyboard, I'm sending it to Sarah, and now I'm gonna just send it, and then it's gonna go through and send it, and I'm gonna
or if you
see it on my phone.
Dinner reservations, ticket reservations, or tickets for a show, or there's a certain parking garage you want everybody to park at to go see the whatever, you can airdrop them the location.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like there's lots of really, you can take a screenshot of something and just airdrop it.
Yeah.
This is it. And listen, if you get this home and you're like, I don't know how to do it. Do you know, I'm not super tech savvy. I can't tell you how many times I just go into a search engine and I say, how do I blank on my iPad?
Yes.
There's so many resources. And what's so cool about this, I have an iPad.
Yeah.
You know, I let my kids use it. because they're not at an age yet where we're ready for them to have their own devices, right?
Share.
But we have family devices that they can use.
Yeah.
So my daughter we got an electric piano in our home to encourage some music, and it was something that she had partly saved up for and really wanted.
Yeah.
She's already been playing some of her favorite songs, current music that you hear on the radio, because she can find a video on YouTube and see how to play it.
It's again, like an iPad is really
on an iPad.
Yeah, it's your window to the world.
Yes.
And it really doesn't matter if you're, if you're getting that family iPad, like this is something that doesn't matter if you have another phone, doesn't matter your computer. It really, if this is your first opportunity, from your little guys all the way to grandparents can use this.
Yeah, it's so intuitive.
You can download an adult coloring page, and you can just sit here and again pick all, and you could just sit when you have a little bit of time and start, filling in some colors. And like this is just the watercolors.
Well, and to your point, you may have an adult parent that you want to have one. My dad uses his iPad all the time, but he doesn't need a big computer anymore or a big laptop. He just needs to be able to check his bank accounts, send me an email when he needs to, and that's about it.
That's
I mean, he does a lot of other like streaming and reading books and stuff on his iPad for fun, but he doesn't need to be bogged down with a big laptop or a big desktop computer at this point in his life. So this may be a great gift for you to gift that parent because it is so easy to use. So a lot of you today are picking up on that 256 gigabytes. So it's going to be more storage. I love that size because I love to go on to, let's say it's Netflix or Disney Plus, and you can download some movies to keep for a period of time on your device. So when you don't have Wi-Fi, when you're maybe waiting at the doctor's office or you're in flight and you don't want to pay extra for the Wi-Fi, you don't have to. You have it downloaded on your device. Or you choose the 65 gigabytes. That's great if you primarily rely on streaming and Wi-Fi. Sarah's gonna learn Canon and D while I take you through the offer. It's a great song. You're just choosing your color iPad, and actually on this shot too, Sarah's using the pink one. Really, you just see the frame of it. So the color's just kind of a fun little pop, right? It's usually hidden a lot of times by the case, but you're gonna make your choice of color first. You want the pink, you want blue, silver or yellow. A lot of you are picking up with the silver in that 256 gigabytes. It's about $20 more a month on Easy Pay to go up to the 256. So if you're thinking about it, and I'm not that good at math, but 64 times 64 times, it's quite a few times more. It's not just twice as much, right? Like it's
quadruple
the size for $20 more. Quadruple the storage size for $20 more. Thank you for helping me with that. You choose then the rose gold accessories. Yeah, but it's Friday. Here's the rose gold. We have the floral in the back. We also have the black is going to get you some olive green accessories if you order black. And then the white comes with the navy as well. So use the easy payments. It's five easy payments of $98 or $128 depending on the size that you're grabbing. And a really great way, I love using easy payments on things like this because it breaks it apart. You also get that accessory bundle as well. So your portfolio case with the keyboard and the sleeve, which is an in case, that's a branded sleeve, those two alone are $100 value. And you're also then getting your iPad, additional software services, your Bluetooth, that DJ style headphones, which I love because nothing's sticking in the ear. My kids can't stand those. Your total value is $562. That's not including the iPad. With the iPad, you're looking at either $900 to almost $1,200, right? Nobody's getting near that. And you have that wow gift or that upgrade for you to really streamline how you're using. Like you mentioned kids being hard to shop for, and you think about it, you think about, would your daughters love like a whole library for Christmas? Maybe they love to read. Right? You have access to essentially every single book you could imagine. Right. Every single movie you could ever want to watch is at your fingertips. You want to learn to play any instrument, you want to learn to crochet or cross stitch or understand pickleball before maybe you go in person to take a lesson. Would you like a personal trainer? Would you like to learn from like a prestigious Cajun chef to make the best gumbo or jambalaya? You do that on your iPad.
Yeah, and again, it doesn't matter your ages, and if you're picking this up just as the family iPad, you can't go wrong because you truly can use it for anything. So I know a lot of times we talk about like when there's a great blanket or a great scarf, and you do something called Cozy Cam. Let me tell you, on the inside of this, there's just like this, I don't even know, is it like, not suede, it's a little suede-y, a little velvety.
It's like rabbit's ear. Hold on, wait a second. Sarah Cotellesse, for the first time in history on QVC and QVC2, Sarah Cotellesse has activated Cozy Cam during a tech show.
You can, but this is what we love too. Again, in case it's truly a premier brand. If you're thinking like, you know, what does your winter coat feel like on the outside on that really high nylon? This is it. So again, you're all done. And I want to show you that iPad as well, or that Mac University. But again, you're all done. This gives you such an ample amount of space that you really don't, you're not fighting with anything, right? So you could put your charging cable in here and that charging brick in here. Maybe if you have AirPods or Grooves, you could pop that in here as well. But again, this becomes that perfect sleeve that you could put in your suitcase, you could put it in your carry-on. You can even just leave it at the couch. Like when something has a home, I just love it because then there's not a question of where is my. It's in the sleeve, right? You know that it's there. But again, I've never seen, I'll say like such high quality and such like meaty, but see, look, we got in here nice and close. But I mean, this is that beautiful, you want this for your electronics, you want this like in everything, but again,
it's a $50 case.
Yeah, this is that in-case brand. I mean, since 1997, they've been really kind of helping you kind of coordinate and personalize, but protect all of your investment.
It's padded too, which is nice.
It is, but
it's not just a neoprene sleeve and then that's it, right? It's also giving you a little bit of protection for your device.
So again, we just love that. So when you think of the iPad 2, just know we appreciate this, right? It is an investment, but when you have something as I don't know, easy to use and really that intuitive type device. You're meant to have this for years, and that's really one of Apple's strengths as well. If you bought an iPad last year, as a chief gift giver in my family, gift officer, I named myself that the other day, the chief gift officer.
You're in charge of it all.
If I just bought an iPad last year, I'm probably not going to buy a new one this year. There's no need for that. So unless you're like have an older iPad that's like dragging, like the battery life isn't where it should be, it's so jam-packed with things that it's just a really slow iPad. Those are some of the reasons that you think about upgrading. So again, when you pick up here at QVC, we also include the software that makes the experience even better. So with this one too, I love that, especially at gift giving time, we want to make sure that you have a resource to go back to should you have any questions. And whether it's the little guys or us, our parents, and kind of everyone in between, there's a 3-year membership to Mac University. Think about this as that personal professor that is available to you through video tutorials, anything that you want to do. How do you screenshot? How do you,
awesome.
How do you like screenshot? It's just as easy as that. But again, we can kind of teach you through. But again, that's 3 years of that personal support. This one is great. It's a 4-month subscription to SiriusXM. So if you're thinking,
that's awesome.
Like, how do I do my own personal radio stations? Well, we're also including these for you too. So imagine this now. SiriusXM is ad-free. You get to create your very own music radio stations.
So I can listen to nonstop Christmas music without a single ad every 3 songs.
Yeah, and if your family didn't want to listen to it nonstop, we have these headphones as well. So you can kind of just pop these on as well, and you have that. And then another one, 3-year subscription also, and this is called In Levo. So you might have, been familiar with this one, or maybe you haven't. It's a really nice way, I think, for new starts, right? New Year is right around the corner, and I am a firm believer it's not a new you, but it might be a better you. And so if you're thinking like diet analysis, coaching, health, a plan as well, we're giving you a 3-month subscription for that. Again, maybe something that you might not have thought about when it came to the world of iPad. Allie, how about this one? Do you run on a treadmill, or are you just an outside?
Primarily outside.
Yeah,
but
for road running.
Yeah.
So I'm a road runner as well, or I used to be, I should say. I'm a walker now. But what if you're on your treadmill, or if you're on one of these, great fitness bikes that we have here?
Yeah.
But what if you want to go to Greece while you're on that walk?
Wait, when you're jet lag?
Yeah.
I'm in.
Right? So all of a sudden now, the world from your cardio machine. So that walk that no one really wants to take on a treadmill is different, because now again, you're traveling the world from the comfort of your home.
Or you're watching that like guilty pleasure show that's like a love matchmaking show. Those might be some of my favorites. That you then can indulge in a little bit while you're walking on the treadmill or using your QB or whatever the case may be. Can I show you all the choices? Because if you just joined us this afternoon, we have a full hour of our Apple iPad presentation. This is our holiday big deal. It's back at the lowest price that we've offered, and here's all the combos. So if you get the blue iPad, that's the black accessory bundle. We also have the blue iPad with the floral abstract.
Kind of like that one.
It is pretty, yeah. The blue with the rose golds.
Yeah.
Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth headphones. You get your sleeve. That's the blue with the white accessory. You also get that navy sleeve. And then you could also get the pink iPad. So this is the pink with the white accessory bundle. It's called Pink Black. Nope, I think that one is, oh yes, because it's open. I see. Okay, thank you. That is the Pink Black. That's the pink floral. And then we do have the pink and the rose gold. This one's the pink and the white.
Yeah, pink and white.
Which is with navy. Then you choose your silver iPad. This one's been one of the most popular. So you might want to take a look at the screen so you could pick yours. Silver iPad with the black accessories.
So sharp.
Silver with that floral. I like the floral.
Yeah.
And then we also have the silver with the rose gold, or you could do silver with white, which also gives you like your headphones are navy. Last is that sunshine yellow. It's so happy. Yellow with the black, yellow with that abstract floral, yellow then with your rose gold accessories, or yellow with your white accessories, which does give you the headphones, and the case is a navy blue. So it's a really nice myriad of color. Not everything's matchy-matchy, which I like, but this is not throwaway accessories. Let's be clear. These are not forget-me-not accessories. These are the ones that when you walk into the iPad store, you look for the in case. You look for the Bluetooth keyboard. You look for the Bluetooth over-the-ear headphones, and you're spending hundreds of dollars just on those accessories. That's a big reason why you come to us at QVC. We also bring you one that's for most users. I don't want you paying for a bunch of features that you're never even going to touch, that you're never going to even use. What's the point? Just to say you have the best of the best? Well, I'd like you to actually have a little bit more money in your back pocket. The Gen 10 is a sweet spot for majority of iPad users. You're using the calendar, the apps, you're streaming, you're watching movies, you're using their spreadsheets, you're taking video calls, you're even doing dual screens while you're studying the Bible and having your note page next to you. So all you choose, I went through the colors, but you're also going to choose the size, 64 gigabytes, or what most of you are choosing, because it's about $20 more on an easy payment for 4 times the storage, is the 256 gigabyte. So really important, that's kind of the biggest decision you need to decide. The rest is fun. The rest is frosting on the cake, right? You've got $98 on an easy payment or $128. This is the gift of the season, and it's back at the lowest price that you'll see. So if you do want to shop around, that's fine. Get your iPad today at a big deal price. You can return it until the end of January. We're shipping it to you for free today, and you get to be the person that has that wow gift. You know, I love, there's so many great things, whether it's for my Apple iPhone or the tablet. The weather app, Sarah, for me right now, I have been glued to. So I'm running a marathon on Sunday. So I'm like, okay, what's the temperature? What is it not only going to be, what is it going to feel like? I don't need to know the highs. I need to know when I'm crossing that finish line, hopefully by 11:30, that it's 49 degrees. But this is actually today. Right? Like you can really see the details. You can even see, maybe you get off work and you want to see if you can go for a walk before the sun sets. Or you want to go for a walk. You can see when the sun rises and sun sets.
Yeah, the amount of information that truly is available at your fingertips is still mind-blowing, right? I mean, when the iPad was introduced again, it kind of changed the way we used a computer, because you didn't have to sit in an office. It wasn't a big desktop, that you had to sit in one location. This really does give you the portability. So again, if you can use this, this is the best everyday iPad that you
Sarah,
can pick up.
I think I know why you thought it's Thursday, because you've jumped ahead in time. You think it's February. No, is that just a photo from February?
That's just a photo. That's when the photo was taken right there. Oh, yeah. I don't know what day it is anymore.
Yeah, well, look, it tells you right on your home screen.
Yeah. So
and if you don't typically work a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, it's so easy for that to get mixed up. And maybe that's you because you're retired now. Right, so you're not always doing Mondays through Friday, so it's really easy to forget that you made that doctor's appointment for Thursday afternoon.
I'm going to go with that.
Because you're thinking like, well, what day? Is it Wednesday? Is it? these are these helpful tools, and then they're so much fun too.
Yeah.
If I've never owned an Apple iPad, what's the experience of this out of the box?
Yes, so we actually have. So when we think about, you know, all the things that come downloaded on your iPad, you have your streaming, you have your, you know, social media, you have, you know, your email, your text, you name it. But then there's a whole other thing as far as like productivity, and Pages works exactly like Word. Keynote works exactly like PowerPoint, and Numbers works exactly like Excel. So Keynote right here, you pop that open, and really you can kind of create all of these, let's see if we can see, new iPad setup. So you can kind of create presentation notes as well. So right here, you can create your very own, you know, what do I do next? So again, we're kind of starting with this iPad. So if you are a current Apple user, the first thing, and here's another thing, there are no instructions in the box. There's none. You're not going to find them. And the reason is everything is going to be right on your iPad. So the first thing you're going to do with that brand new iPad, you're going to peel it. I mean, there's plastic, there's the paper on it. It really is
brand new.
It is brand new. It's really a fun experience. And then you're going to charge it. That's it. And then it's going to say hello in lots of different languages. You get to choose what language you want to be in. And then the next screen that you're going to see is this one right here. If you are a current Apple user, all you have to do is enter your Apple email right here, your Apple ID. That's kind of what it is. And what it's going to do is everything that may be on your phone, let me see if I can get that in there. Everything that's going to be on your phone is instantly going to populate onto your iPad. Super, super easy. But what if you're coming to the world of, you know, a different tablet, an Android tablet, or you've never had one before? You know, in that world, it doesn't matter. You can have a Samsung, a track phone, you know, maybe it was a Fire tablet that, you know, maybe you want to move over here. There's actually an app that's called Move from Android. And it really does allow you to download this app onto both of your devices. And we walk you through that process, kind of transfer all your contacts, all your videos, all the photos that you've taken on your iPad that you want over here. So again, super, super easy. It all starts right here with an iPad. And truly, it kind of will take you, you know, a little bit, you know, aback a little bit, because you're like, wow, there are no instructions in the box. You don't need them. It really is that easy. So again, this is kind of some of the things that you're going to see at home. And you know, it could be files, it could be reminders, it could be maps. So kind of the same thing. Like, what about, you know, being able to, you know, plan a trip, and maybe you do want to go to Paris.
Ooh,
the Retina display on this is simply stunning. So
but
just
maybe
kind of
you want to have a better perspective of, am I really walking distance from the Eiffel Tower at this hotel that we're looking at, or did they just happen to put a picture of the hotel and a picture of the Eiffel Tower, and now I think it's close? No, you can actually see how close you are, right, to the sites, to the things that you're going to, and make the best decision for you.
Look at that.
That's incredible.
Isn't that awesome detail? I mean,
my husband and I sat out on this lawn right here. I know there's a name for it. And we watched the sunset and the Eiffel Tower light up. We could like relive that.
Oh, it's amazing. So again, it's called a flyover tour. So, you know, depending on where you're going, it gives you, you know, that amount of detail right there.
Welcome to the Louvre.
Oh, that's it, right? I mean, just the Louvre.
That's the courtyard.
Isn't that amazing?
Just the Louvre.
It's just the Louvre. But again, you know, what if maybe, you know, mobility?
What did you do this afternoon?
I
visited the Louvre.
I went to the Louvre. Again, this camera, it's really great because then you have your videos, you have your photos, you have so many different ways. Oh, wait, let me see. Are you in there?
I don't think I can get down that low. My hands can. Hey!
Wait, hold on. Did I take it? Yep, so now here. So again, you were somewhere and you just took the most amazing photograph. All you have to do then is simply, you can airdrop
photo.
Isn't that, oh, let me come back to it. It's amazing. Again, the detail that's in there. Allie, I love it.
Oh, I've got spinach in my teeth. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I mean, that's a great photo, and that's a photo that you're taking on your iPad.
Yeah, like, I mean, you can share that. And here's the thing though. You take this, once you're connected to all of your devices, maybe you took that on your phone. Instantly, this is going to appear in your iPad camera roll. So then as you're going through, you know, maybe on your phone you took 500 Christmas photos that you want to send out of the kids,
Yeah.
right? But maybe it's on the iPad that you're going to go back and say, oh, let me edit this, let me look at this, let me change it up a little bit. So again, but sharing it, you can either airdrop it or message it, you can email it as well. So again, all these great things. And
I found a gold mine. Oh, Apple TV, I love. By the way, I'm shrinking, I love. The morning show, also great.
Are you on the first season or the second?
Third season.
Of Shrinking? No, Shrinking.
First season of Shrinking. I've watched the first. I need to watch the second, but I'm finishing the morning show.
I just finished Disclaimer.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
See? Look at all the, there's so much fun. Can I show you all your choices again? And then the gold mine that I found in one of the apps that's already loaded on your iPad the second you turn it on. So stay close, I'm gonna show you that. You're just picking your color. We have pink, blue, yellow, and silver. And what size iPad do you want? You wanna go with that 64 gigabytes. Great if you do love to use the iPad primarily for streaming. You know, you're streaming something from home being connected to Wi-Fi. But if you like to download music, videos, movies, a lot of photos, all those things, go for the 256 gigabytes. You like to download your books, right? I download a lot. I go with that size. That one is going to be $128. Now, if you were to purchase everything separately, it's over $1,000. We're at $63.98, and it's a $128 easy payment. Okay, so you're choosing your case or your iPad color. It comes in that official Apple iPad box, the same box you would get if you walked out of the iPad store, the same brand new box, never been opened experience. Charging brick and cord is included, right? So you're ready to go out of the gate. That's that Type-C. And then you're going to choose your accessory bundle, whether you want the floral, which the Bluetooth keyboard portfolio is in floral. The in-case sleeve is this really pretty, like peachy coral. You have rose gold. You get that in burgundy, and then your keyboard case is in rose gold. The white, your white keyboard case with the blue in-case sleeve and the blue Bluetooth over-the-ear headphones, like this cool DJ style. They're also just very comfortable. You also have your black. So your black Bluetooth keyboard portfolio case with the green in-case and your green over-the headphones, or over-the-ear headphones. Inside of this case is your Bluetooth keyboard right here. And you can even separate it and still use it, right? No cords attached, no strings attached, Mom. Look, Mom, no hands, right? You also have this incredible bundle of accessories. These are the type of accessories that you would buy, like in case from the Apple Store, and you would spend almost $50 on the keyboard. You would spend almost $50 on the portfolio case, on the in-sleeve. I mean, it's such a great way to get all your most needed accessories and do it at the lowest price that we have. It's back at that low price for the holiday, but it's only a short time. Do you know last year, this time, this was Black Friday? This was like the shopping that we were trying to, okay, let's get the deals, let's get our shopping done, let's get ahead of things. You're feeling the scratch, the itch to like, it feels like we should have been doing some, because Thanksgiving's a little later this year. So you don't have as much time to get that perfect gift at that great price. This is our holiday deal for our Apple iPad. So you know you want one, and it's just a matter of deciding, do I need 64 gigabytes or 256? What do you recommend to choose?
Yeah, so the biggest thing is, are you somebody that is going to want this to search the web, stream some contact, or stream some content. And I do want to say, I want to apologize to our producers. I just put my earpiece in. So if you were trying to talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I wasn't ignoring.
You're all good, Sarah.
Finally put it in.
You're like,
so
oh,
again,
I forgot
if you're
to do
streaming,
that.
if you want, texting, emailing, stream your content, 64 is absolutely perfect. I'm a 64 gigabyte user. So my children, on the other hand, love, of course, pictures, videos. That's what they do. Content creation, of course, they love doing that too. They want to download series of movies, and they want to grow into that iPad as well, because if Mom's buying it, they know that Mom is not buying it every single year. So go for the 256 on that one. If thinking photos, think about 24,000 photos to over 100,000 photos.
Ooh.
Think about 21 hours of video. That's about 6 to 7 feature-length movies versus 84 hours worth of movies. I mean, it's a huge difference. And in the world of Apple, you can't, it's a fixed memory device, meaning you can't go back later and add more memory. So again, it's quadruple the storage space without quadrupling the price.
Okay, Numbers app.
It's amazing.
Already loaded.
Yes.
And I thought, you know what, I'll pop in here because I could make a spreadsheet
Yep.
to keep track of all the Christmas gifts and how much I've spent, because I think that I'm going to keep track of it.
Yeah.
And I never do. Listen, last year I sent multiple Christmas cards to the same home because I couldn't remember that I had already sent them a Christmas card. So I don't rely on my memory anymore.
Yeah.
But take a look at this. Travel planner. You can create an invoice if you need to. A meal planner.
Yeah, those are all templates that are already in there that you
running
get to
log.
customize. Yep.
How about, has somebody in the family been begging you, oh, I wish I just knew how mom made her stuffing or how mom made her green bean casserole?
Yeah.
You can create, talk about creating a gift. You can write the recipe out, use this template, swap out the photo for one of your photos of the dish, or maybe it's a photo of you because it's your recipe. Put it in a frame, gift it to your son-in-law, your daughter-in-law, your son or your daughter or your best friend who loves that pepper jelly that you make.
Yep.
I mean, now that's a priceless gift. But you've got the right tools now that you can do those things and make those things for people you love. What else do you love about the Gen 10?
The screen size is absolutely amazing. I mean, you're getting 10.9-inch Retina display, largest display that we've ever put on our Classic series. So it really is almost edge-to-edge display, which we love. So again, 64 or 256. Are you just using it for streaming and searching the internet? 64 is perfect. Anything else, definitely go for the 256. Landscape stereo speakers, which truly becomes like room-filling sound. They're amazing quality, and it really does give you that immersive sound experience. Again, we're talking an iPad, right? So again, that movie, that true stereo sound is what you're looking for. True Tone is awesome because when you start your True Tone, whether you're getting ready for the end of the night and you're just reading, it adjusts the brightness. But if you're sitting outside in a really bright area, it also will adjust that screen. Then we also have that ultra wide front facing camera. So again, the internet up here, just like you're searching on your phone, just like you're searching, you know, on a computer, you can either type in what you're looking for, or you can just kind of type it on the keyboard or up top. This is our channel. This is our streaming platform here at QVC. I mean, I do recommend Captain Midnight on QVC's
Good
streaming.
choice, good choice.
The QVC Plus right up here.
I recommend the holiday movie recipe files.
Oh, it's so good, but you know, when you find yourself with time and maybe you're at a doctor's office, remember this is portable. I mean, it's truly the fact that we've given you that hard case and that portfolio sleeve. This is going to fit in any single tote bag as well. But again, when you find yourself with time, you're going to find yourself with an iPad in your hand. Multi-screening, right? We're all in the same room at the same time. Maybe we're all watching, or in the room we're maybe listening to the TV, but I guarantee you either have a phone or an iPad sitting right next to you as well. So again, the keyboard that we include, you can kind of take this out as well, but it's that magnetized base, and it really does create a hybrid computer experience for you. But just what Allie was showing you with that Numbers app too, think about Pages. So I was just, you know, I was giving her notes, right? Order by the hard case color, that's it. You have your memory, iPad, and your case color. But when you come back here and you want to start a template as well, kind of the same thing. How about a resume? If you've been out of the workforce for a really long time, how do you even start, you know, anymore?
Yeah.
What if you're, you know, mom's club and you are in charge of creating that flyer? You know, everything is here for you. And, you know, what you do is you can delete this photo and then put your own photo in. So we're kind of giving you the opportunity to kind of just follow. It's almost like a paint by numbers in the Pages app. But it doesn't matter if you're no party planner, you know, everything just pops up. So you can replace, you just tap, everything is a tap and ready to go. So it's perfect. It's a really great way to introduce yourself to easy tech, made even better because it's Apple.
Well, and that's why so many of us choose an Apple iPad, and why you want to get it from us here at QVC. Because not only do we put together a bundle with the most requested accessories, you've got until the end of January to make your choice. I should say, if you want to keep it. We've extended holiday returns until the end of January. Now, let me be clear. This is our holiday deal. This big deal price is not here that long. It's only for a limited time, typically a handful of days. So do me a favor. This one's our pink. I've got blue. I have silver and yellow. You get it in your brand new, never been opened Apple iPad box, just as if you were to walk into the Apple store, which, by the way, this time of year, you ain't walking in and walking out without a long line. You come to QVC because we ship it directly to you or wherever you'd like it sent. Then you're also going to get your charging cube and your cord, right? Just like you would if you were to go into the store. It's just a lot less stress. And then you choose your accessory. So you've got your iPad color, your choice of accessory colors, which I'll show you in just a second, and then your choice of 64 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes. This one's the floral illustrated bundle. This one's that rose gold bundle. Now notice that in-case compact sleeve that you're getting. First of all, that's a $49.99 value. That's the same brand you see in the Apple stores. And then this one's white because your Bluetooth keyboard that's inside of this folio case is in a white case. That's kind of a silver white. But then you get the navy blue accessories in your in-case and in your Bluetooth headphones. The black is right here with your black keyboard, and then your 14-inch padded case with the green over-the-ear headphones. I mean, for about $20, $30 more, you're getting 4 times the size if you pick up on the 256. There's a reason why over the years you've probably bought tablets, and I don't know how many you've gone through, and you've gone through tablet after tablet after tablet after tablet. You know, when I had my very first iPad that my husband bought me, and I remember it was a Christmas present, it was before our kids were, and he gifted it to me early because we were going to Thailand for a missions trip, and he wanted me to have it for the flight. He hid it in the apartment, the 500 square foot apartment. I went and hunted for it. I had that iPad, Sarah, for years.
Sure.
I think both of my kids had been born before we upgraded. Yep. This isn't a device that you're going to feel like after a year or two you're going to need to upgrade. My husband often says, you buy quality and you cry once. You know, this kind of idea, like, I get it. It is a little bit more expensive in the world of an iPad, but you're also not putting yourself in a position where, all right, well, 6 months down the road, now it's not working and I got to get something else, and now I got to buy another one, and then I got to buy another one, and you're frustrated with it. Buy it right the first time, and part of it's because of these features.
And again, it's the Gen 10. So the latest that we have in our entire classic series, it is the best everyday iPad that you can get. So when we're kind of going through, it's the latest, greatest, fastest, brightest, most intuitive, I'm going to say advanced, yet easier than ever to use, because all those upgrades that they've had, it just really makes a great user experience for us as well. So I think a lot of us too are going to be using this for that camera option. If you have a grant like my mom or a parent and you're thinking, gosh, what do I get them? And maybe if they're, you know, having a tricky time even on just FaceTime on a phone, or maybe they have, you know, some sort of, you know, a different device, and FaceTime is just that much easier. You get that beautiful experience simply by FaceTiming here. And again, you can put in all of your contacts will come up. And then the difference is we replaced with the Gen 10, we put the camera right here. So I love that idea because, again, it's what we call center stage. And do a lot of Skype presentations as well. A lot of our QVC guests are using this iPad because of the quality of that camera. So what it does is it follows you. Like, it's completely letting me walk around, but yet I'm kind of staying in focus as well. So kind of, again, if you have a meeting, if you have a presentation, if you want to FaceTime with your kids, if you're cooking with grandma and you want to do it on FaceTime, you never have to worry about not being in focus because that's right here. But another feature too, especially, you know, at what point of the year we're in, Allie, there's a huge health component here too. You can start tracking so many things. Maybe you wear an Apple Watch. Maybe you know, are tracking just on your phone. Again, all of it's going to come together, and there's like nutrition, mobility, mental well-being. How about all your medications? You want all your medications in one place? You want to be able to kind of track right here. Maybe this is coming up from the Apple Watch that you're wearing.
So many other devices to connect with that health app. It could be Fitbit, it could be Garmin, it could be your Apple Watch. A lot of other ones also sync with health.
So this is my
which is really cool.
Yeah, so this is similar to my iPad that I'm using every single day. I have, you know, Video Maker here. Notability, it's an amazing note-taking app. It's a free app as well, so we love that. Etsy, I wear the Aura ring, my Ring video doorbell. I can actually be sitting on my couch, my Ring alerts come through here, and I know who's here. Gratitude journals. Here, I downloaded these, but Instagram, Facebook, Netflix, and Hulu, I have subscriptions to both of these, but let me tell you, it's so much easier watching on an iPad than on a phone. So again, the portability is still here. everything is truly at your fingertips. And if you haven't experienced, if you are a diehard, and I get it, if you're a diehard, you know, Samsung user and you're like, there's no way that I'm getting an iPhone, the iPad is such an amazing experience. You can do both.
Good point.
You can really have that opportunity that maybe you don't want to give up your Samsung phone, but you're like, yeah, maybe I should kind of come over, see, you know, all things Apple.
Yeah.
Whether you're a little guy, and when I say little guy, I mean toddlers are using this for learning, right? And then we go into, you know, elementary kids. A lot of elementary schools use iPads for their teaching.
My kids' schools do.
Yeah. And then you move it again to now it's high school and then college and now even after college.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an amazing opportunity for it to have easy tech at your fingertips.
This is our big deal for the holidays. You've got a big deal price on a brand new Apple iPad. It's the Gen 10. I think it is the sweet spot in the world of Apple iPads. And you also get a really good value, because not only are you going to get your iPad, brand new box and all, charging cord, incredible accessories, a Bluetooth keyboard that comes in this portfolio sleeve with your keyboard, your in-case compact sleeve, same ones you would buy at the Apple Store and spend nearly $50. Another $50 on this Bluetooth sleeve. Another dollar amount on your headphones. I mean, we're over $500 in accessories. You're also going to get some vouchers as well, like that Mac U to help you learn how to use your iPad. You get that for 3 years. So you come to QVC because we set you up for success. We set you up with, yes, the value, but also to have all the accessories that you need or you want a gift. So now you just choose. Do you want the 64 gigabyte or the 256? Give us a call to place your order. Let us help you out. It's 1-800-500-7590. Do you want the pink? Do you want the blue? We have silver and yellow. That's your iPad choice selection. You've made your choice of either 64 gigabytes or 256. Then you choose your accessory bundle. This is the floral bundle. You get the floral in that case with your keyboard. Your sleeve is like a cool peach. Your headphones are graphite. In the rose gold, your case is rose gold. These are like a mauve or a mauve. And then you get that burgundy sleeve. If you pick up on the white, your portfolio case with your keyboard is that silver white, but you also get navy accessories. And then the black, your keyboard is black, your sleeve is that nice, easy to carry olive green. It also looks really great if you carry like equipped handbags too. It's like the same color.
It is, yeah.
And then you also have the over-the-ear headphones. Those are Bluetooth as well, and they connect seamlessly to your iPad. The accessory bundle is a $500 value plus $562 value, because that Mac U, that's going to help you learn how to use it, which, by the way, it is so easy and intuitive. This is more just giving you some efficiency tips and tricks and getting the most out of your iPad. That's a $400 value with the additional software. So you get to choose. Oh, also remember SiriusXM, big names like that. Your local library probably has their own app. You don't have to wait for somebody to return the book. You can get an electronic version. I've done that many times with books that I've wanted that were really popular. This is shipping to you for free. Nobody pays more than $639, and nobody pays more than $128 on an easy payment. Sarah, in your opinion, why should someone get the Apple Gen 10 iPad?
Yeah. It's the latest that Apple offers in that classic series. We're kind of thinking that we've had this out now for 2 years, and we're kind of waiting that this year would be the year. And there's no need to upgrade at this point. Like
the classic.
The classic is truly, truly the thing that really is that sweet spot. It's one of the best, like when you're thinking about all the different lineups. There is an iPad Air, but you were saying it's a lot of extra programming and power if you're doing a lot of video editing and things like that. Every day, we don't need that, right?
Same with like a pro. Are you a professional video editor?
Yeah.
Then maybe you'll consider the pro. Most of us are not.
Right. So, I mean, in this case, it's just amazing. But, being able to come through and, being able to send a little note
fun.
I just sat here just with my finger. I just kind of scribbled, good luck, Allie.
Wait, why are you wishing me good luck?
I think she's just going to go for a little jog this weekend. Yeah. So,
wait, I am?
Yeah, just a little jog. Pray for great weather.
Yes, I need a warm weather Sunday morning. Sarah, thank you. Can I take you through the offer before we go? Give us a call to place your order. It's 1-800-500-7590. Plus, if you have any questions, we'll help you out. But you're choosing pink, blue, yellow, or silver. That's for your iPad. It comes in that like fresh from the store. You get to peel the plastic off. It's brand new, right? And then you also get your charging brick and your charging cord, which is that Type-C. Then you choose your accessory bundle. Do you want the floral? Do you want the rose gold? Is it that great white or the black? With the 64 gigabytes available, the 256 gigabytes is the most popular. I can't wait to hear stories about who you're gifting it to hear what you've been creating on your Apple iPad. Sarah, thank you so much.
Thank you. I have one other thing. Right now there's a current big deal going on as well. It's the pristine screen. This is by far the best way to get all like the fingerprints off of your iPad, your watches, your phones.
Pristine screen
this
is
a
also
must-have.
available.
Yes.
And hey, Sarah, it's Friday.
It is Friday.
It's Friday. Yesterday, on Thursday, I told my kids it was Friday. Either way, speaking of kids, what are you going to get the little ones on your gift list? We've got the joy of toys on the other side of the break. We have a Today Show top gift. We've got an Oprah's favorite things and a lot of gifts under $30. Stay close.